Okay, you guys, I have a whole lineup for you today. I feel like I look really short, but I have a whole lineup today. Prom, divorce, religion. Those are the 3 topics I'm shooting to speak about. Ugh. Okay, guys. First, let me just give you an update. I got this necklace for my birthday. See, it says be kind, but then it says be kind of a badass. It's from my mommy, and I fucking love it. I'm gonna put my feet up on the dash because you know what? This is my own damn podcast. Yeah, and I like that. It feels more like chatting. Yes. Okay, so I had my birthday. I'm 18 now. Have I? I don't think I've done a podcast since I turned 18. Have I? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm 18, and nothing has changed. I haven't bought my first lotto ticket yet, and I really, really need to. But on my birthday, I went prom dress shopping with my mommy because I had a whole outfit picked out. There's like this pantsuit type thing that my grandma gave me for Christmas like 2 years ago. And it's really cute. And I actually look really fucking sexy in it. But at the same time, it's like a pantsuit. Kind of boring. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I could feel good in a dress. I bet I could if it was like a floor length dress that I felt really pretty in. So I'm like, Mommy, let's go shopping. Let's try to find one. My feet are falling asleep, which makes me really sad because this is like really fun for me to have my feet on the dash, but they are falling asleep. Oh well. Guess who still forgot to charge her microphone? Me. It's been like a month, so I'm really hoping she doesn't die this time either. Maybe I'll face her this way so I can see. Who are we kidding? I'm not gonna pay attention. But I did find a prom dress. Where did I shop first? It was like JCPenney or something we shopped at first. And I found this cute, like, black with, like, silver sequin dress. But, I found that one on, like, a rack of, like, ones that sell to be put away in the changing room. And, like, in the fitting room, whatever you want to call it. And they all smelled so sour, all the ones that were on the rack from, like, someone that had just tried them on. They smelled like curdled milk. Genuinely all smelled like curdled milk. And I got so scared. I was like, do I smell like curdled milk right now? It was terrible. I was like, I've never smelled this on me, but it smells like really terrible BO. And my mom came in and she was like, yeah, I smell that too, but that doesn't smell like you. And I was like, thank God. And then we left that store and I did get that dress, but we figured out the smell was not me. Thank God. But whoever the fuck was wearing that dress before, damn, girl, take a shower. But, we did buy that dress because it was the only cute one we saw there, and I liked it. It was cute. I liked it. I didn't feel, like, stunning in it, though. So we went to one more store. What was it called? Like Windsor or something? I don't live in Canada, but we have a Windsor, I guess. And they had a bunch of really pretty, like, silky dresses. And I got this really pretty silky greenish kind of blue. Like a tint of blue. It's like a little bit blue-green. But it's really pretty, and it's strapless, and I really like it. And it does make me feel pretty. And I got a bunch of silver jewelry. There was like a $5 jewelry sale at some store next door. So I got a bunch of jewelry. I got these really pretty, like, dangly, like, you know, like malleable earrings. You know, like the ones that, like, will jiggle. They're not just like a stick. Like, it's like a stick that'll jiggle. Does that make sense? That's what I got. And it's silver with, like, little tiny, like, diamonds on it. Just silver jewels. But, I really like those earrings. And then I got 2 necklaces. I don't like either of them. So, I'm not going to wear those. But I also got this little, like, cuff bracelet. And it's kind of, like, wavy, like, silver. You know, like a solid, wavy silver. I'm going to need to insert pictures if I can figure that out. If there's no pictures, I couldn't figure it out. But, yes. And then I was like, you know what? I really want a necklace that matches this. So I scoured the entire internet for a necklace that would match. I asked ChatGPT, and then it was like, yeah, let's pay for that. And I did a bunch of, like, Google image searches. I, like, took a Google Lens picture of the bracelet, and I added necklace to the search, and I did eventually find some after, like, a half hour of scrolling on everything I could think of. I found what I was looking for. It was perfect. I clicked on it. $200. excuse me? I don't need it to be $200. And I took like a Google picture of that and I found it on Amazon for $160. I was like, the fuck? Because they were all sterling silver. They only had sterling silver options all over the internet. I'm like, can I just get silver? I don't need it to be sterling. I'm literally probably going to wear it once. So I begged my mommy, and then I was like, wait, we could just return it after prom. She's like, oh my god, you're the smartest girl. So we bought that, and I'm really hoping it's cute. And I don't know, maybe next podcast I'll insert a picture of like my whole prom look. But I'm going to look so sexy. Like, I like big chunky silver stuff. Like, it's a chunky bracelet, and it's a chunky necklace. And I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to have my friend's sister like do my hair. I kind of want like a bun, like a kind of messy bun, but with like curled wisps everywhere. I don't know though, because I also wore my dress with my hair down yesterday just to see, and it's actually super cute with my hair down. Speaking of my hair, I am in my clean girl era, and you're not going to judge me when I tell you this, but usually I shower twice a week because I unfortunately I don't know if this is normal, but I base my need of a shower on how gross my hair is. So if my hair is fine, I don't take a shower. So I stink a lot. And I put on so much deodorant. But I don't like perfume because I don't understand how many sprays I'm supposed to do. So I never really wear that. But I'm starting to enforce with myself, you have to shower every other day. Terrifying. I don't know about that. But I did just shower, not yesterday, but the day before, and I'm going to shower tonight. And I'm putting lotion all over me after a shower because I have eczema and it's getting icky, okay? This is my new ring. It says, the important thing is not what they think of me, but what I think of them. And I'm not cringy. Like, it's not that I'm wearing that for the quote. This is the ring that my favorite character wears in Killing Eve. Villanelle wears this fucking ring. I was scrolling on Jodie Comer, the actress's Instagram, like stalking, and I got to like 2016. She posted a picture of the ring, and I didn't realize it had those words on it. I was like, oh my god. So I found like a dupe online because she has a rose gold one, and I'm like, do you really think I'm a rose gold girl? So I got silver, and I think it looks so good on me. I love it. It makes me feel joy. So, yes. What else? Yeah, I'm really nervous for prom. I'm going with my friend Jordan, and her dad thinks we're dating, but we're definitely not dating. And I've been to one school dance. I went to Hoko this year, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't feel like amazingly sexy at prom, but at Hoko. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I did not like my dress though, because it's like a short dress at prom. At Hoko. Sorry. You wear a short dress at Hoko and a long dress at prom. And I did not like my short dress. She wasn't cute. It was like the first option I tried on. I don't even remember where I got that. But do you guys think it's a really shitty idea for me to like keep my tip cup in my car just like visible? Like I have I can't show it to you because it's got my workplace logo on it. But it's just like a plastic cup full of coins. My mommy thinks I'm gonna get robbed, but I lock my car every day. I know people can break in, but like for a cup of coins, really, I don't know about that. Whatever. Okay. I don't know. I hope I enjoy prom. I hope it's really fun, and I hope maybe somehow I see some girl that I haven't ever seen yet at my school, or maybe she'll be like a guest. But like if she's a guest, she's probably coming with her significant other. But I don't know. Maybe I'll fall in love at prom. We'll see. But I feel really good about my dress. And I also feel really bad about it because, not the dress, but like there's a story pertaining to the dress. I went to this seamstress lady. She lives in my neighborhood, and my mom took me to her to like cut my dress. And it also has a slit that goes like fully up above my hip. And I was like, so I don't need that high of a slit? You don't need to see literally everything in the world? Like literally I walked outside my house with the dress on, and like it flew open. I was like, oh, and there's my cooter everywhere. But anyways, I went to this lady's house, and she was a really sweet Indian lady, and she asked us when we got there, like, could you please take your shoes off? And I was like, of course. And I took my shoes off, but the shoes that I brought and was wearing was like my formal shoes that I was gonna wear to prom, because like I have to wear those so that she knows how to cut the dress. And so I took them off and I put them back on when we were like in her little seamstress room. And then I forgot to take them off again as I was leaving, and she like ran after me. She was so clearly about to say something, and she said, "Oh, never mind." And I think she was gonna tell me to take my shoes off, and I feel so bad I forgot. Like I feel so bad. Like I don't know if that's what she was gonna say, but I feel really, really, really bad about it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I'm really hoping it wasn't. I don't know. Oh my god, it's hot in here. Sorry. Oh, it is 64 degrees, guys. It looks gray and shit, but it's been really nice. I just record on the gray and shit days because there's less people at the park, you know? So, that's why it seems like it's always gray. It is always gray. But this week it has been genuinely really nice. I've enjoyed the week here. So, yes. What was my other topic today? Divorce. I have been thinking lately, like, maybe I'm kind of happy my parents got divorced. Like, I love my parents, but oh my god, I didn't know who my mom was at all until she left my father. Like, I had no idea she had a personality. Like, she was basically in my head just like this Christian, Republican mom, you know? But now she's Christian, but liberal, and she's my best friend. And I'm like, the fuck? Who are you and what have you done to my mom? Like, my mom has always been super nice and I love her so much and I always have. But I did not know she had a fucking personality. Like, she cusses every once in a while now. I'm like, what? What? And I can talk about silly, stupid things with her and, like, make sex references. Like, we were watching Love on the Spectrum the other night and there's this one girl that's, like, very, very horny. And I was like, oh my god, she is horny. And she laughed. And my dad would be like, okay, Ellery. One time I was at TJ Maxx with him, or maybe it was Kohl's or something, and we were looking at like a clearance rack, and there was a leather skirt with like a zipper on the cooch, and my brother was looking at it, and my dad was there, and I was like, quick access, and my dad goes, okay, Ellery. It's like, oh, sorry, forgot you're not my mom. So that was a little awkward, but it's fine. Yeah, I really like knowing my mom. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know, but what else was I gonna talk about? Divorce, prom. You guys, you have to tell me what my third topic was. 12 days until I graduate, you guys. 12 days. Can you believe it? What the hell? Can we not? But also, can we? Can we? Because I'm so conflicted because I have such senioritis right now. Like, it's my worst right now. I am dying inside and I want it to be done so fucking badly, but I don't. Because when it's done forever. And I'm really, really anxious about what I'm supposed to do next. And I don't know. So, yeah. I wish I could just stay in my senior year of high school forever, but without assignments and tests, you know? Like, just be there. Like, I would take notes and I pretend that I'm getting a grade, but there's no grade book. You know? That's what I want. I really, really would love that. I went to a gun range with my forensic science class on a field trip on Thursday and thought it was kind of fucking cute. Like, okay, it was actually kind of boring, but then we blew up watermelons and that was not boring and I enjoyed that. But, yeah. Gun range. And then my teacher's like, I'm going to bring a shotgun into school to show you guys what a shotgun looks like. I'm like, let's look at a picture. We look at a picture instead. So he's literally bringing in a shotgun on Friday. And he also has a bunch of bullets in his room. And I would be fine with the fact that he's bringing in a shotgun. Just wish he hadn't told us. Because now, any student could literally just go in his room, grab the shotgun, grab the bullets, and have their way. Like, what the fuck? But at the same time, it's not like my school has, like, security. So I guess someone could just literally bring in their own damn shotgun, but sorry. Yeah. So, I don't like that he told us that there's gonna be a shotgun. But, okay, sir. Okay, buddy. Kind of awkward. Did I ever tell you guys about my, pedophile history teacher? When I was in 9th grade, I took honors history, and I had this teacher, and his name was Mr. Sura. Ow, what the fuck? I hit myself. His name was Mr. Sura, and it was his first year teaching, and he was a nice guy. I liked him. He had all the popular girls in his class, like all of them. All the bleach blonde bitches were in his fucking class, okay? And he kept snacks in his room, but he would only ever offer them to the bleach blonde popular girls. Everybody else in the class would just have to sit there. Like, well, the bleach blonde popular girls always asked for the snacks, but he never offered it out to anybody else. Like, they would ask, and he'd be like, yeah, sure, and then they would eat snacks every day, and we would just sit there awkwardly. And they would, like, lay on the fucking floor and on the desks. Like, they were very comfortable in that class. And I remember he was such a loser, actually. He came in, like, every day and would talk about how he's so depressed and how he doesn't have the energy today because he was up all night gaming in his basement, and he's just feeling really depressed lately. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this man? But I actually felt really bad for him at the time. Hey, did you have to stare? Did you have to stare? A biker man just went by, and he just watched me the whole time, like, fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, he was kind of a loser, but I didn't know that at the time. Like, I was just like, oh, poor guy. Sorry, that's so sad. And one time he came into class with his fly down. I was like, okay, maybe he just forgot. You know what? I forget to put my fly up all the fucking time, guys. I wear jeans every day of my life. And when I eat food, I have to unbutton my fly. But then I go outside, and then it's like, I forgot to button up my fly and zip it up. Usually I zip it, but then I don't button it. That I walked into church on Christmas Eve one night with my fly fully down. Yes, I did. 2 years ago. That haunts me. But what was I saying? Yeah, he walked into class with his fly down, and then at the end of the year, he was like, guys, I'm being let go because, like, it's like first in, first out, you know, they have to cut down on the amount of teachers, and since I was just here, like, I have to go. Like, I just got hired here, so gotta go. So I guess last in, last out. I don't know. Yeah. But, and then he told us this whole fucking sob story about how he just got this job and he's so depressed about it. And now he has to go back to college and, like, has to redo his whole life now. And he was legitimately like, if you guys want to send me any, like, emails of comfort, like, I'd really appreciate that in these upcoming days. And I cried. I'm being so fucking for real. When he was telling us the story in class, I cried. I literally cried. I was like, oh my god, that's so sad, Mr. Sura. I'm so sorry. And I did send him an email. I did. I said, you've been a really great history teacher, and I'm really sorry to see you go. And then after he was let go, it was let out that actually he was fired for being a pedophile. He was texting a bunch of the girls on the soccer team at our school. Yeah, and then he worked at the local Barnes & Noble for a while, and I saw him every time I went to Barnes & Noble. It was really awkward. It was really, really awkward, and I had to just pretend that I didn't know the rumor. Just had to fucking pretend. And I was like, hey, Mr. Sura, can you help me find this book? And he was like, hey, what was your name again? And I was like, Teresa? I don't know. I don't know, buddy. Oh, God. Yesterday, I had to go to work on the fucking clock, off the fucking clock. I went to go see my cousin at Worky, and because I love her, and she wanted company, right? And so I walk in there, and of course, at the same time that Richard is walking in. Remember Richard, the creepy-ass guy that's always hitting on all the girls at my job? Okay. And he walks in at the same time. I hold the door for him, whatever. And then we get talking, of course, because I can't fucking avoid this man. He just pulls me into conversation. And then my cousin's about to start another conversation with me, and then he's like, so Ellery, and I go, oh. And so I turn around and go, yeah, Richard? And then I'm stuck chatting with him, but then my coworker, she's like 60 years old, and I love her, but I hate her, but I love her, but I mostly hate her, but like, no, I think it's a fair 50-50, because, oh my god, when I first met her, and my cousin first met her, she didn't realize that my cousin was related to my father, who owns the store. And she's friends with my dad, and she was talking shit about my mom, because my mom had come in to see me the other night, and she'd been just my normal mom. And then apparently when this coworker was working a shift with my cousin, a few days later, she was talking shit about my mom loudly, not to my cousin, but to my other coworker. She was like, yeah, she came in. She was like, how old are you? How many grandkids do you have? Like, asking me all these really rude questions. And I was there. She did not ask any of those fucking questions. I was like, bitch, stop talking shit about my mom. And luckily, I was like on that street with my dad. And I was like, Dad, we should go in and we should go say hi. And so we did. And my coworker, she's like, I don't know if you've met Katie yet. And he's like, I have. She's my niece, actually. And the way this woman snapped, like, she used to be such a bitch to my cousin, too. And then immediately, like, nope, nicest lady ever. And she has been to me and my cousin ever since. So anyways, she came over while I was talking with Richard. And she just kind of stood there for a minute. And then she was like, Ellery, I need you in the back to talk about your schedule. And I was like, okay. I was a little scared. And then we got back there. She's like, I'm just saving you. Like, you're my fucking favorite. I love her. Oh my God. So then I washed dishes for the rest of the night for my cousin. And yeah, for free because it's legal. Because my dad owns it. So it's family. So it's legal to work for free. Whatever. But I enjoy that rule because then I can literally just go behind the line whenever the fuck I want. And I think it's fun. Guys, there's so much dust in my car. Every time I sit in here to podcast, I get a bunch of dust in my throat. Please stop. Anyways, yeah, oh God, I tried to take the, what's it called? Like the Myers-Briggs, like personality quiz the other day. And I go through the whole quiz, like I just literally looked up Myers-Briggs personality test on Googie, right? And I clicked on the first result, and I took the entire quiz, like 40 questions, and I was so ready to see my results, and then my results were $1, and I was like, fuck you, but whatever. I was like, you know what, I really want to see these results. So I paid a whole $1 to see my results, and then I didn't get them. And then I got a text from my bank that was like, suspicious activity on your card. Is this you? And I go, oh, fucking hell. So I called the bank, and it was like this robot that like went through like 5 different $1 transactions with me. It's like, did you spend $1 at blah 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 personality.co? Did you spend blah 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 $1 at personality.co? I'm like, fuck. But I looked at my bank account and there was still only the $1. And then I went to, apparently I had subscribed to personality.co. And so I went to my email and I emailed like the customer service, like, cancel my subscription. And then they did. And then the $1 was refunded. And my dad was like, you're going to have to replace that card if you see any other charges from there. I was like, fuck. This is my first stupid. But so far, nothing. This was like a few days ago. So I'm hoping they didn't steal my card information, or at least they don't want to use it. Because I have $3,200, guys, in my checking account. I like that money to stay there. So, I have such anxiety about spending money. Like, I am such a saver, and I always have been my whole life. And I have a really hard time just, like, spending money just a little bit for my own enjoyment. Like, if it's not going to fulfill me for a long period of time, I don't want it. I just have a really hard time spending my money on, like, insignificant things like ice cream. You know? I really want to do that, but I can't. And the really nice thing about gas is you can't, like, actively see your money going down while you're spending gas. So, like, I'll sit here for a half hour and talk to y'all with my car on, and I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I can't see it. It's not there. You know? And gas has been really, really cheap by my house because we just got new management. And so, like, at the gas station nearest to my house, they got new management. And so they've been celebrating with, like, lower gas prices, I think, just to draw people in. So it's been $2.72 for, like, a week. Crazy. So I'm, like, fine. Like, who cares about gas right now? But, yeah. So, sorry I have not... Oh, my God. I have been trying to post, but I have not had a chance to. I'm very sorry. So, this is very late. Honestly, I might switch my posting day to, like, Wednesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, because I always have Wednesdays off of work, so it might be easiest to always film on a Wednesday. I don't know. I think for a while I'm just going to post a little bit irregularly, still once a week, but not the same day every week, and just figure out which day is the most convenient to post on. I don't know. Also, channel be flopping, like, what the fuck. So, I don't really care too much, but I still really enjoy doing this. So, I just wish I could think of things to talk about. Because a lot of what I want to talk about is, like, stuff about, like, what is the stuff about? I don't know, just, like, really personal stuff that I can't tell you. Because, like, I don't want you to find my identity and where I live and shit. I don't remember. There's one thing that I've been, like, thinking about a lot, but I can't talk about it. And I don't remember what it even is, but I just know I can't talk about it on the pod. But I don't know. Guys, I still don't know what I'm supposed to do for college, and I have 12 days left of high school. Business days, mind you, business days, but whatever. Still 3 weeks, and I'm really anxious for senior exams because you take all 7 of your exams in 2 days. So you go through all 7 of them, you do half your exam on the first day for all 7 classes. And then the next day you do the second half, which is nice because then you get to look at your whole exam and then know what to study for the next day. But still, that's like, I don't know. That's a lot. I have to study for 7 whole classes. Well, that's not real because, okay, let's think about this. I have gym first hour. Don't think I need to study for gym. And then I have seminar, second hour. Don't need to study for seminar. And then I have personal finance, which I definitely need to study for because I'm failing that class. And then psychology really is going to take a lot of time because you have to write a bunch of papers for that exam. And then English. How do you even study for English? You don't. It's literally just so easy. So I don't have to study for that. And then, yeah. So I really only have... Let's see here. Personal finance, psych, forensic science, today's. I only have 4 classes to actually study for. Okay. I could live, but still, that's a lot to study for all at once. So, I don't know. I'm a little anxious about it, but it'll be fine, I think. I think it's really going to be nice to know what I need to study for after the first day. It's a great way to cheat, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be nice. I hope. But luckily, I'm not doing any of the, like, AP tests or anything. So, I'm chilling right now. I still have time. But, whatever. Yeah. I have my orientation at my college on May 8th, and then hopefully I'll have some answers for you and for myself about what the fuck I'm about to do with my life. I don't know. I kind of want to move out. Like, I don't want to move out, but because I'm going to community college and they don't have dorms, so I have been planning on just living my first year of college at home still. But my brother is actually really annoying me with, like, splitting houses. He is very, very stubborn about it. Like, if it doesn't feel even a little bit, like, if it feels just a little bit not fair, he is, like, throwing a whole fit. Like, once a week, he throws a fit about what the schedule is between houses. And I'm like, oh my god. I just can't take it anymore. So, I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit considering just moving into an apartment, like, maybe halfway through the year. I don't know. We'll see where life takes me, but that's probably not going to happen just because I like money. I really like to keep my money. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I've noticed that, like, the videos that say yapping, like, at the park or yapping in the church parking lot, like, yapping in a place, those do better for some reason. But I yap at the park, like, every time, so it's like, what else do you want me to say? Yapping at El Parque? I don't know. What am I yapping about today? I don't even know. Divorce? No. I don't know. I feel like everything has been, like, evenly split up, so that I can't really say, like, one thing. I don't know. But, yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I am so ready for bed, and it's only Wednesday. fuck off. Literally fuck off. But I'm gonna have to work the next 2 days. But then prom's on Saturday. And then I took Sunday off, obviously, because prom's gonna be late. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to insert those pictures of all my prom shit. And we'll see how that goes. I don't really know. But a man just smiled at me. But, we'll see how all that goes. Yeah. If there's no pictures, there's no pictures. I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, thanks for listening to me yap about literally like nothing. I don't know. I like my mom. I like my dress. I don't like my brother right now, but I love him also. I might go get Dairy Queen. It's only 4:43. Seems likely. Yeah, but it's not on my way at all. And then I have to get something for my brother too. But I really want Dairy Queen. Damn, that's rough. Oh well. Maybe I'm gonna go get Ben and Jerry's. And I'll pick up a pint for my brother. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for listening to me again, gang. Bye-bye.